Hi, I'm Sarah Taylor. I'm an awakening trail guide and an intuitive energy healer. And today I want to talk about how important it is to land right where you are. I'm not just talking about being present, I'm talking about this desire to get to the next insight, the next opening, the next spiritual experience or spiritual realization. This sense of hurrying on your path. And when I see people doing that, I'm just like, oh, they're missing it. They're missing that if you land right where you are, with whatever's been realized, whatever has been seen, whatever has been experienced, whatever openings have occurred, and just be here. Breathing in, breathing out, you sink down and in to your being, right where you are, right with things as they are, with the wisdom you've opened up to, with whatever healing has occurred. How do you perceive right now? Get curious. Is there separation or a sense of unification? No matter what you find, just be with it. What is your experience of yourself, of your own being? You're not trying to get anything. You're not trying to know anything. You're not trying to penetrate anything. You're just curious. What is it like? This experience of being. And then at some point, let it go and simply be. And just resting with your breath, resting with spaciousness, resting with the breath at your heart, one of my favorite meditations to advise people to do. Simply holding a space for you to be however you are, and the world to be as it is. But landing right where you are and getting curious. What is it like to be in this group of people today when you go meet some friends or there's something that you're doing with your family? This sense of seeking is, it's a beautiful impulse. The ego, the mind, is sacred, and it's a sacred pull, it's a sacred push, it's a sacred calling to know, to open, to see, to realize, to let go, whatever it might be. So don't condemn yourself for having that seeking impulse, but see if you can give yourself a break and land right where you are, because integration, assimilation, your whole system, as you assimilate and get used to any openings or insights or revelations you've had, it becomes embodied. And then you'll be ready for what's next. Yes, there are people who jump very quickly from the next to the next to the next, but everybody has to come back to embodiment and to integration. Everybody. And I find that when people really sink into where they're at consciousness-wise, whatever level of realization or insight has been had, and get comfy. Spread out. then when the next insight or opening is ready, it'll make itself known. And I'm not saying don't do your spiritual practices, don't go to satsangs and talks and retreats, and no. But see if you can notice that getting impulse, that seeking impulse, which again is sacred. There's nothing wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. And seeing if, in addition to that, honoring that, maybe that's the fuel for some penetrative inquiry or saying, no, I know there's more. Oh, great. But give yourself plenty of moments, plenty of space to just sink down and in. Land where you are. It is the doorway to what's next. It is the doorway to your true nature. It is the doorway to healing, to embodiment, to authentic living. So don't miss it. Don't skip over it. So let me know how you're doing with landing right where you are in the comments. If this video was helpful to you, subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified of future videos. And till next time.